Okay, boys and girls, we are going to work on our activity for today. So today we're going to be using wet glue. So I want you to find your wet glue bottle. You'll also be using this little baggie of tissue paper. And you're going to need this paper right here that says, just a dot, not a lot. Because that's always what we say when we're using glue. So make sure you have all of those materials, the glue, the tissue paper, and this piece of paper. And then we'll do it all together. Okay, so I have all of my materials sitting out here in front of me. I went ahead and took my tissue paper out of the baggie, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So to open my glue, I have to twist the top of my glue, and it's going to be open, and when I use my glue it's going to come out of here. So I'm going to turn my glue bottle upside down, and on the dot I'm going to put just a small dot of wet glue. So watch what I do and listen to what I say. Just a dot, not a lot. See how you can still see black around the edge of my glue? That's how I know I don't have too much glue on my paper. So I'm going to set my glue bottle down, and I'm going to get a piece of paper, and I'm going to scrunch it up into a ball. And then I'm going to stick it on my glue dot. Okay, so we're going to keep doing that, and we're going to cover all the black dots on the paper. So I'm going to say just a dot, not a lot. And then I'm going to get a piece of paper. Now sometimes they're a little stuck together because they're pretty thin, so you have to pull them apart, and I'm going to scrunch it up and stick it on my glue dot. And then I'm going to get my glue bottle, just a dot, not a lot. Get a piece of paper, scrunch it up, and put it on the paper. Just a dot, not a lot. Every time we say just a dot, not a lot. Scrunch up my paper and stick it on. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Just a dot, not a lot. Scrunch up our paper and stick it on there. And we're gonna keep going until you have covered all of the dots. I hope you enjoy this activity and you learn just a dot, not a lot, just like our paper says. Just a dot, not a lot. When we're all finished with our glue, we twist the lid back down to make sure our glue doesn't dry up. If we leave it open, our glue might dry up, and then we wouldn't have any glue to use the next time. So make sure you close your lid, and then you'll leave this somewhere so it can dry, because when we use wet glue, it is still wet after we stick our paper on, so we have to let it dry, and then you can hang it up somewhere in your house. Make sure you take a picture of it and send it to your teacher on your Google Classroom assignment. Have fun!